giant pine coyote.
I can't even really tell how long that line is.
Decided to give up on Yosemite.
Good morning, everybody. Look at what I found on the way back to the truck. It's a giant pine coyote. Just look at it compared to my head. It's really big.
Getting ready to load up. So it's home for the night. It's kind of nestled in the trees. So quiet. We came in that way over there. Got to bump along through the forest for a little bit and then we hit the road again. We got to hit Highway 41 to go back to Yosemite. That road I'm not a fan of. But if we go around the safe way that I like better, it's 2 hours versus just an hour. So we're compromised. We're going to go back the scary way because it's on the mountain side of the road, not the cliff side. And then we'll go back the side that I like because we're heading towards Fresno next. We're going to stay at a casino probably. I hear a woodpecker over there somewhere. Anyways, then we're going to do Kings Canyon next, I think, after the casino night. We'll see how it goes, though. We gotta try to get Phoenix's Chewy picture today, so that should be fun. We gotta get it, you gotta edit it, then I gotta post it. But we gotta have Wi-Fi for most of that, so wish me luck. I can't even really tell how long that line is. It's long. And then we got, oh, you can't tell there either. Okay, look in the mirror. You see all those cars? Just to get into the park. Cray cray.
Okay, good morning. It is Saturday, October 8th. We are on our Wonder Fueled Chaos adventure. We're headed back into Yosemite Park this morning. And it is a Saturday. The issue is going to be how busy the park is, because we want to try to get Phoenix's Chewy picture in the park with his brand new gigantic Yosemite Ranger ducky. We'd like to get to the visitor center again and get Alice's Junior Ranger book and get that filled out and see if he can get a badge today. Also, before that, we want to go through the tunnel and come out the other way into the valley. But I would assume with the parking, or with the line already as it is, there's no way we're going to park in that little viewpoint afterwards. So we're probably just going to have to get footage driving on past. And we also want to do the lower, as we're looking at now, lower Yosemite Falls I think is doable for the boys. Maybe upper, we'll see. So we'd like to do at least that hike today so we get some hiking in, because we didn't get any of that yesterday. So that is the rough plan, but I have no idea how the amount of people is going to affect that as far as parking. We didn't exactly plan the weekend thing just right to be here, and we didn't know like how much of the off season is this. It's obviously not into the snowy weather, but it is not the peak time, but it is still very busy, or in comparison to yesterday, we have nothing to base it on. Hello.
Hi. How about a map and guide?
Thank you. You have a good one. Do you?
There's a kind of colorful spot on the mountain. See it? Kind of a spot that has different colors. I definitely back to the mountain.
You probably can't tell, but there are people climbing.
Come here, we need to go.
Right there.
Come here. Where are we gonna go?
Yep. A little bit. It's a little speck.
Yeah, it's just back, but it doesn't look like it's moving.
He's moving very slow.
Yeah, yes, we need like knives or something to stick them into the rock. Climb up.
Oh, goodness. I don't understand. I don't.
Okay, so it's about 3 o'clock. We decided to give up on Yosemite. You'll see we walked, we did a couple things in the park, but when we got to, well, first we went to the Yosemite Falls parking lot that we parked in yesterday, which was huge and had a ton of empty spots. So we figured it was the bigger of the two parking lots we were at yesterday, and there was not a single spot in that parking lot.
Nowhere.
So then we looped back around and went to the visitor center, which was a smaller parking lot we parked in yesterday, but also had no problem parking in yesterday. And we couldn't find parking there either. And they have all these little roadside pullouts. Anywhere near the falls, anywhere near the visitor center, there was no place to park. Yeah, completely packed full. There was well, I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's the only time we've been there, so I don't know relatively to their busiest time. But to us, there was an insane amount of people in the park today. So yeah, we basically couldn't stop at either of those places, couldn't stop at the visitor center. We circled the parking lots multiple times. We circled the one by the falls multiple times. Couldn't get a parking spot at all, and we were able to pull off twice, once to get Phoenix's picture, but way before you get to the falls or the visitor center. And then on the other side, we were able to pull off near El Capitan and stop and go out. You'll see footage from that out in the meadow there and get some good shots. So at least we got a little bit of hiking and walking in, but nowhere near the falls like we wanted. We weren't able to get Alice's Junior Ranger little booklet or get him his badge for doing it because we couldn't even get close to the visitor center. Everywhere we looked to park and walk, we couldn't get to. So I don't know.
Crazy.
It was not pleasant. I'm not pleased about the amount of people they let in the park. I wish it was either permit based or time based or something, because it's just, you can't park anywhere. I mean, there's literally nowhere to park. It was a good thing we came through the tunnel early this morning at around 10 or 11, and we were able to find like 1 or 2 parking spots first thing. But after that, through the whole day today, and it's our fault for coming on a weekend, but still, you should be able to come anytime and not just manage it better. I feel like there's got to be a better system than having that many people in there where you have more people than parking spots. Plus, a lot of it is closed down for like renovations. So there's like parking lots that are completely blocked off, or places where people could normally park that are completely blocked off. And it's like, if you have this many people, you can't have those places blocked off. You need to be using them for that. Or, like we said, have less people, allow less people into the park at a time. And whether it's a permit system or a time system or whatever, a better system for it. It really makes me dread going to Yellowstone in the future, because it's supposed to be worse than this. And it's beautiful. We love the park. We love being able to explore it way more than we did. But I don't know, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. It's something I said yesterday. I don't know if I said it on camera, but I'm all for accessibility and everyone being able to go into the park and see it. So parking lots and roads are just necessary for that. But I don't know how I feel about lodges with swimming pools and restaurants and all that kind of stuff. It's like, that stuff should be outside the park. Make more access and trails and parking lots and ways for people to get into the park and recreate in the park. But the idea, and I don't mind a gift shop or a small store for drinks and food and whatever, but when you have these massive restaurants, these massive lodges, these massive rental cabins all in the park, where you could easily have those just on the outskirts of the park, that takes away from the space, I'm not a big fan of that. So yeah, we enjoyed it, we liked it, and it was on us for not planning it better around a weekend and not going on a Friday and a Saturday. I wish we would have done more yesterday, but we had less time and got to the park later. So a lot of it's on us in planning. If we were to plan it down the road, we would do it differently. But still, the park system that's in place could help a lot better with that. And it kind of takes away from the experience to me that you try to go out to get away from the hustle and bustle of a city, and it feels like they brought the hustle and bustle of a city right into the national park. So I feel like there's got to be a better way with that. So anyway, we left the park. It's 3 something. We're headed out towards Fresno. What's the name of the town we're headed towards? Horsegold, and we're looking at staying at a casino there tonight. So we cannot pronounce the name of it. We'll try later on here. But the name of the casino, but supposedly they'll allow overnight camping. The boys have put up with a lot today, a lot of stop and go, a lot of in and out of the car, a lot of not what we had planned. So we're looking for a McDonald's for them as a reward for patience and good behavior. It's a long drive in and out of the park every time, and we've done it now twice. So headed towards Fresno, or near Fresno, and we're going to try to stay at that casino tonight, and then come up with a new game plan into Kings Canyon, I think is the next one. But we might do a little more research, or might find something to do on Sunday and look at Kings Canyon on Monday instead, to kind of avoid the crowds of the next national park and not have something similar to this go on again. So that's the plan. We'll see you guys down the road.